Okay, so in a previous video, I showed you how you can quickly build an event in about 10 to 30 seconds. Who's counting? But today, I'm going to walk you through a custom built event from start to finish and talk you through what each of the sections is, okay? So we're going to go up to events and we're going to create a new one. We're going to put in our event name, our client name. We can choose our start date. So let's say it's the 8th. And let's say it starts at 9 a.m. and it's going to go till the 9th at 2 a.m. Okay, great. So now we're going to create our event quite simply. You'll see here we have some things that we need to do in order to test the event. So that's always a good place to check for your checklist. I know those things, so I'm going to go through them. We're just going to walk through from the top. So I'm going to begin this in a little bit of an unconventional way. Typically, I would start top to bottom and build this. But before I do that, I'm going to go in and pick an AI setting with you. And the reason I'm going to do that is because that's going to determine what assets I'm going to load, right? So let's do video and image outputs. Let's choose a prompt. And I've really been loving this Gatsby one. So let's start with Gatsby. And while we're here, let's go ahead and add our watermark. So this is our event name. This is the folder that we're working with. So I'm going to upload a new graphic. You may not see this because this is going to be in a modal for me. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a graphic. These you can make in Photoshop or wherever you like. You can get them from any of the existing template sites. I'm going to do it one by one. And you're going to see this is going to have some dummy text on it for now because I've made it outside of this app. And I can go ahead and make that my overlay. Now that we know our event colors, we can go back and customize the rest of this. So always hit that save button just like any other app you'd work in. So now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to start pulling for buttons. So for the Gatsby look, it's kind of like golds and blacks, right? So let's stick our primary button at black. And maybe we want to go a golden color for that text. So let's see what we got here. I think that's a nice gold. So now we could have our primary button color, our primary text color. We can also do our secondary button. Maybe we'll do that secondary button now in gold with the text color in black. So these will be in versions of one another. And then when we get into our modals, how about we do our modal in that same gold, right? Let's make it 50% alpha channel. And let's do our background color and let's do it in 80% black. And you'll start to see these things coming through in a moment too. And then for our backgrounds, we can do a background color or we can even select a background graphic. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another graphic. I'm going to go ahead and upload it. Here's our background graphic. And we can even update these on a per screen size basis, right? So we have our mobile view, our tablet view, horizontal or vertical, our desktop view, etc. So now we've saved our global presets. Another one of our setup modes is called the media screen. So this can be a start screen. You can put this later if you wanted. And we're using it here as a start screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in a start screen. So instead of using this image, we're going to grab one that has actual text on it. And we can use that as our start screen. Here we go. And we can set these up on different bases, like I said. So depending on the screen size, we can have different screens. We can also add or remove text here. So since this screen already says touch to start, let's just remove that because it's going to have a tap through. Then we have our terms of service. You can add your company's terms of service here. We have the ability to agree or disagree. If they disagree, they can get another message as well. We did our AI settings already where we pick that overlay. The survey here that you're seeing is part of that prompt. That's going to be your gender selection. But if you wanted to, you could add in another survey. And you can add questions. You have different types of questions. So you can do on a scale of 1 to 10. You can add another question that is, for example, a phone number or a date picker, etc. We're not using this one now, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. But while we're here, Let me show you some of the other cool setups we have. So we have a media screen, like I said, we're using it at the top there as a start screen, but you could use it here and just put in a video interstitial if you wanted to. We also have a text screen that allows you to put any custom text you want there and add that share output. So now the share output gives us the ability to have emails or SMS messages, send, skip, so share output, etc. And now we can go ahead and add in that text screen. So this could be, congrats, your photo was uploaded. Thank you. Come again. Take another pic. And all of these can be in any language you want. That's the beauty of doing them on a per event basis. So now let's go ahead and save that. And now we can preview it. So you'll see in this preview everything we just made. We have our start screen with the tap to start, click through. We have our terms of service. You'll note that maybe this was a little too see-through, so you can go back and actually change that. So let's go back to the modals. I thought 50% would be great, but let's actually do 90% on that. Save. And now we can refresh it and see it in real time. Update. Oh, that's much better. Cool, so now we can agree. We can take a photo, we can test it. We can approve it. We can choose our gender selection, put in our email address. We can go ahead and send that. And then we can take another pic. So that's everything. It was that simple, right? Cool. So now that we've done that, we can actually go and check it on the back end to see if it's processed. So let's go back over here into this other tab. Let's go ahead and go to the event settings page and let's check our AI status. So here it is. You'll see it is done and ready to go. We've seen the email has shared successfully. And let's go ahead and view it. There we go. It's that simple. Here I am in a snazzier suit than I normally wear. Gilded and golden. And it was that easy. Cool. Let us know if you have any questions. Let's pop back over here just so I can show you as always. We always have this feedback button down here as well as a help button. So if you have any feedback, please do not hesitate to reach out. We're here to make this app better for you. And the only way we're going to know what to do is with your feedback. So thanks so much.